We're talking about the construction sector in this month. Talk to us about how branding play an important role within construction.
Branding is what we do. Branding is important for every sector. It doesn't matter if you're a B2B organisation or B2C. And it doesn't matter if you're a global business or an SME. Branding is important. Without branding, a customer is going to find it difficult to choose one supplier over another. In construction in particular, because we're talking about construction, I find a lot of businesses start organically. They might start small and then they grow and they go on to 999 designs or whatever it is, get a logo for 50p, stick it on. They think they've got a brand. No, you haven't got a brand. That isn't your brand. Your brand is what kind of your customers will say about you when you're not in a room, is one way of looking at it. You know, that's brand. And that's difficult for business people, business leaders and some people who don't really understand the nuances of brand. It's not about you, it's about what they think and that perception people have. Like in every market, there's hundreds and hundreds of different construction firms, right? So why should one developer choose one over the other? That's where branding plays its part. Your first prospects, your customers, when they're looking out in the market for a supplier, construction firm, why do they want to choose you over another one? What value do you provide them? What's your point of difference is probably the best way of looking at it. It's about differentiation, making people choose you over your competitors. That's one way of looking at branding. But obviously the tone of voice, the messaging, your website, your visual identity plays its part in that. But actually branding goes much deeper. Branding is internal. Branding is about your people. It's about the way you deliver your service. It's about obviously how you show up, how you answer the phone. That's all part of branding. Help them really focus on what makes them different and not what they, in terms of their customers' minds, not what they think it is. And that's a challenge for a lot of business owners and construction firms in particular. They're a bit short-sighted. They know what they know. They think what they think. We listen to that, of course, but we then want to listen to what their customers think and actually look at their competitors and say, well, you're a trusted partner, so is everyone else. You can say that, that's great, but that's a given. And we really probe and get deeper under the skin to really identify what makes them unique and special and different, and then essentially articulate that through their branding and communications, which then will form into their marketing plan and their tactical campaign.
Talk to us very briefly about Colas Rail.
Using Colas as an example, we know them inside out. They've commissioned us to work on their corporate brochure. Now this isn't just a little brochure. This brochure is costing more than what most branding projects cost for other clients, because they see the value in effective brand communications that articulate their reason for being in the right way to the people that matter, their audience. Colas come to us, they said, right, we need a corporate brochure. We went through our 3-2 process again. We interviewed key members of the teams, project teams. We wrote their case studies. They have no involvement other than signing off what we do. So when we've just got access to their staff and we interview the relevant people, advise on what photography we need to include. We've had to use them to get some stats and data about specific things, but they trusted us to just get on and do it. Same with their ESG communications. We've put together a website plan and it involved their ESG comms on their website for them. We just got sent all their strategy documents internally and articulated that in a format that works on their website. So we once we're immersed in that business, we get it, we understand it, and we have a different way of looking at things than what your internal marketing teams will, because we're just not blinkered by what's going on internally.
And just to jump in there as well, I think we, like Gary said, when we've been there from the outset, and we've grown their brand with them, and then we become their brand ambassadors as well.